Towering palms rustle above the Cumberland Heights neighborhood of Glendale in suburban LA. The big trees point to the fact that this is no prefab cookie-cutter development. Instead, it's a collection of custom classics from the 30s and 40s, including Tammy and Craig Relier's California ranch house, worth about $900,000.
This house is a traditional house. It has a lot of curb appeal. It's in a premier area surrounded by similar homes.
And that's part of the reason why this part of the Northwest Glendale area, and particularly Cumberland Heights, is prime real estate.
With 2,500 square feet, Tammy and Craig's house is spacious but not extravagant.
We both have several hobbies. We like a lot of space.
It has 4 bedrooms, so they've been able to convert the extras. One into a cozy study with a fireplace, and another into a studio where Craig can jam. Of course, in real estate, size matters, but the little details count toward the $900,000 value too. It's the vintage 1940s touches that make this a so-called character home.
I think it's the details that really attracted me to this house, and more importantly, it's the details that will always be in style.
A bay window, perfect for the grand piano, and built-in window seats in the living room are the kind of details that many builders don't bother with anymore. But the real lucky strike was the peg and groove floor.
When we moved in, there were parts of the house that were completely carpeted. And to our surprise, we ripped up the carpet one day and found that mahogany floors extended throughout the whole entire house.
The home's value shot up about $30,000 with the welcome discovery of the mahogany floors. But the biggest surprise in a home worth nearly $1 million just might be the fact that the kitchen is so small.
We are dealing with a smaller kitchen than most modern homes have. I think that's the biggest difference between this house and a modern house.
No gourmet remodel on this LA kitchen, and no granite countertops. But the space is well used, and the cabinets are high quality. The kitchen hasn't been remodeled since 1979. In 1987, previous owners added the sunroom and the master bedroom. Those spaces were big selling points, but for Craig, it was the backyard that was a must-have.
So this is the pool. This is a very important aspect of the house for me, mainly because I get to enjoy this living in Southern California 8, 9, 10 months out of the year.
The pool is a place for Tammy and Craig to relax, in the shadow of the Verdugo foothills just behind their house. The location is one of the main reasons this house is worth close to $1 million.
We wanted to have a bit of a rural feel, but still be close enough to the city where we wouldn't have to drive 60 miles to work.
The half-hour commute to Hollywood is short by LA standards, and for some buyers, that's worth a lot.
When you've done the hour, 2 hours a day, you don't realize how much that saps your energy. So for us, it was important to find a place that was close enough to our work that we didn't have to do that.
Tammy and Craig's house is within view of the LA skyline, but this neighborhood does have the feeling of a smaller town.
We noticed immediately that there were people walking the neighborhood, families walking outside, so we really got a sense that not only was it a safe neighborhood, but a close community.
So here's the snapshot. A 2,500 square foot character home with original details like mahogany floors and stained glass. 4 bedrooms, a kitchen on the small side, and a swimming pool in a friendly, well-manicured neighborhood in Glendale, California.
I'm sure that looking at a $900,000 house in other parts of the country, it has to just look insane. It has to seem crazy.
$900,000 may go further in other parts of the country, but in pricey LA, it'll get you in on the California dream.